So what I was saying is that these things are given, or these topics are given in bits. So one intercheck with the other. So it's very easy for you to relate them and get out the best, because I cannot give out everything at once. So normally we split them topic by topic, so to make it easy for you to understand exactly what you're supposed to do when you're trading. So last week we looked at something or things that make us not make profit. And we said one of them was greediness, capital being number one, that less capital means less profit, direct. Then you looked at something called greediness. Some of you take more profits. These are some of the things you look at last week that make us not make profit. We give little time to crypto trading and we give more time to other businesses. It's not bad, but there should be a balance. You should balance these two. That is, if you have a chance, you have something else you're doing, and at the same time you're doing crypto trading. So you should put a balance, not to forego the other in the benefit of crypto trading. So you should balance these two. And we said you should get more skills and knowledge. It will help you to improve your trades. So those are some of the things we looked at last week. So for today, as an element or as a component of a trading plan, remember in our first topic, we said we must have a trading plan, and our trading plan should have a strategy. So we looked at the strategy, what are the components of a strategy, of a good strategy. And we looked at another point, which was which said you should have a plan to grow your account. That means you should have a plan to increase your capital base. You should have a plan to increase your trading capital. That is the meaning of that point. So today we have going to look at specifically what you need to do to increase or to improve your capital base. There are many things, but I'll look at the major ones that at least all of us can work on. First of all, I'll just share my screen so that you can be able to see the slides. Yeah, so here we go. I think my screen is visible to everyone. Just let me know if you are not seeing it, and let me know if it's okay with you. You can see it properly so that we can go further. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So we are going to look at how you can boost or you can improve your capital base when you're doing crypto trading or when you're doing this business, because capital is key. Capital is key, is very, very important in any business. Specifically now we are looking at crypto trading. Capital is very, very important. So what are the benefits of having good capital? We looked at these points before, so we can again do a recap of them. One, you can buy as much as you wish. So I'll give an example. If you have like 4,000 and this is your money, you can put in a coin. In one coin, you put there 4,000. Now the coins, you can see how they are floating, how they are cheap to buy right now. This is the right time to buy these coins. Not to cry, the coins are floating. This is the right time to buy. So if you have capital, just keep buying. Just keep buying. With much capital, you can maximize profits. If you have $4,000, $3,000, and you're trading one coin, which means you create more margin calls, you will surround this coin. Whenever it goes down, it buys. It comes up, it pays you. It goes down, it buys. It comes up, it pays you. This is the benefit of capital. This is what capital does. You can trade as many coins as you have if you have good capital. Someone with 10,000 can do 3 coins, like each coin 3,000. That's very good. You have 1,000 in a coin, very perfect. which means this coin cannot at any one time fail you. You cannot fail to get a daily income. It will deliver, whether it likes it or no. The market is dull, it will deliver. At least 2 margin call, 3 margin call, you get something. The most important thing is not how much you get a day, but have you got something? You should focus on that. I always tell my downloader that at least get $1 a day, get $1 a day. At least in your settings, before you reach at your trade target, I want $10 in this coin or in this trade, have the least you can get a day. If I fail to get $10 in that day, at least let me get $1. I will get 1 margin call. The last one can be sold. It can give me $2, $3. So these are the kind of levels you should have. So if you have capital, you can be able to achieve these goals. So these are the things you have to look at. So benefits of one of the benefits of capital is you can buy as much as you want. You can get much profits. You can trade as many coins as you want, and don't have to worry about the floating loss. Though it is the best time to buy in any business. I'll give an example. If you were a cereal trader, cereals, I mean, you buy rice, you buy peanuts, you buy these evidime, and they tell you that the beans are now 3,000. You wait for the price to go high, or you buy there and then, so that you can keep, and then when the price goes up, you sell at a higher profit. This is the same scenario here. If the coins dip, then stock these assets, buy as much as you can. When they come up, you sell. That's it. So with the capital, you can buy as much as you want. Don't have to worry about floating loss. Just keep on accumulating the assets, accumulate that coin. Then in the end, you will have something to sell in much profit. So what do we do in Royal Q? Number one, invite more people. This is direct. This is one of the direct ways we can grow our accounts, or we boost our accounts. Invite more people to join the robot, to join this business. If you look at this scheme, I think most of you are familiar with it. Let me just mute some people here. I think it just came in so that they don't inconvenience us. Okay. So I'll not look much about the referral program, but I'll just look at this issue here. Because if you just join Royal Q, you're not familiar with these other sections. Basically, you're just in this corridor. We have just in this column, we have just circled, or we have just marked red. So in Royal Q, if you join as a new person, the one who gave you the invite or the invitation will get $30, depending on the level he is or she is. So if you start from there and you start building your team, whichever person you bring, you'll get $30. $30. So if you have 4 people, you have $120, $150. If you upgrade to V2, if you bring someone direct on your link, you'll get the $40. This is all capital, because you can take this money from the robot and deposit in your account in Binance, because you don't have much capital to work. So this money will be idle there. So better you remove it from there and deposit it in your Binance, trade it, leave something like $10, $15 for you to as fuel in the robot. So by that, you'll be accumulating your capital slowly by slowly. That is the meaning of inviting more people. Don't leave the money there to be idle, because if you're a V1 and your capital is $100, you have 6 people on your link, that's $180. You can take $150, deposit in Binance or your exchanger, and then use it as capital. As you bring more people, and as these people also bring, you keep on getting more money. So that is the easiest way. You don't have to invest any more money after activating your robot. So it will be more easier for you if you invite more people to join the business. So as you go to higher levels or higher levels of the ranking, your profit, your income for inviting more people increases. As you can see, if someone at V6 gets $70 every person he invites, that's capital, that's good money. However, this person does not need capital now. I'm thinking by V6, this man must be having a lot of capital that he's using to trade. So basically, those are V1, V2, V3. Capital could be a challenge to most of us. So one way of accumulating this capital is to invite more people to join the business. So I'll not go into this peer-to-peer because Leader Osama and others always do these things. So you should go for that. I just brought it specifically that don't undermine this topic. Don't undermine this strategy of capital accumulation. It is very, very, very important. And it is free. It is free. Don't stop. Don't get embarrassed. Don't get ashamed for inviting people. You're sharing an opportunity to someone. Today, if I invite someone to join and he doesn't, I feel sad for him or for her. Not for myself. Because me, I'm already trading. I'm already in the business. I know what I'm getting. So if you share the opportunity to that person and he doesn't, you just feel sorry for that person. That he or she doesn't know what she is missing or he's missing and what you're sharing to him or her. So you should keep on sharing. The ratio for sharing, by the way, let me show you. I want to explain here. Let me use this one. In this marketing, the ratio for sharing is like after 100 people you invite, only 1 or 2 may join. So you can see how many people you must invite or you must share the opportunity to get these 2 people. Out of 100, you may get 1 or 2. That is the ratio. So it will be 100 to 1. So that is the ratio. You may be lucky, you get 5 people after sharing to 10, and the 5 join. That is very good, but doesn't guarantee that it is automatic. So you have to work hard to get these people to join the business. So like I invited 3 people, they didn't come and I stopped. You did nothing. Even if 50, you have done nothing. You have done that. So you must make a plan of how many people I should invite in a day, how many people I should invite in a week, and in a month. At least every day tell 3 people about this business. Every day 3 people tell them. Every day, which means 3 people times a month, that is 30 days, that is 900 people. You share this information to. Then add on your social media handles, you have TikTok, you have Facebook, you have whatever. You can still advertise there. People come and you get capital. So this is an example. If you have, this is you, and you invite the first person, you get the $30. Second person get the 30. So if you have 5 people, you have $150. Then you're good to go. You're good to go. Some of us have less than $100 as capital. So if you invite 5 people, you have this money free. One, you return back your $120 for the capital for the you used to activate the robot. It will be back by this money. So the robot is free, and you have got the money to work as your capital. So inviting people is one way we can increase or boost our capital base for trading. Number 2, we said we have savings from other businesses. The best way of saving is by investing. So whatever little money you save from other jobs, invest it in Royal Q and use it as capital for trading. I'll give you an example. You have a business and you can get 20,000 Uganda shillings every day. This is something like $9, if not $7. If you wait and you get $50, that's around 200,000 Uganda shillings. Deposit on your Binance or exchanger. And you do this for the next 4 months, 3 months, how much money you'll be having on that account? Remember, this is your savings. Don't keep them in the bank. Some people have money on mobile money. They have more than 2 million, 3 million, but they are scared of investing this money in this robot. So bring these savings, add them. Because you've been trading for the last 2-3 months, what are you scared of? You're not losing anything. Even if the coin floats, you just lose the time, but the money is there. It will come back. So whatever savings you have somewhere else, just accumulate it more by investing in this robot. This robot, those who have worked with it perfectly, they have no regrets. It is those who are still not sure of what they are doing. that are facing issues with this robot. But if you commit to it and use it properly, this robot is a wonderful machine. It's a money printing machine. So whatever savings you have somewhere, don't leave your job. No, just take out the little that you can get from there, because the principle is save before you spend. So that little saving you take, put it here. By the way, it is good. If you are saving before in your bank account, for example, if you're saving 50,000 every month and you keep it in your bank, leave there 12,000, bring the 30 to Royal Q. Divide it. If you feel you don't want to put all the money here, just divide it. Keep it the 20 in the bank, bring the 30 here. Just divide the saving. Let one part invest one part and use the other one for your keeps. Just keep it in the bank as you wish, or in your wallet, whatever is your wallet. Keep it there. You will see, compare these two. Which one is more beneficial? I keep in the bank or I invest in a robot? In the long run, you will see the benefits of these two. Which one is bringing more profits? Then you switch to all the money to another. So if you're scared, that is. So these are the things you have to look at as a person. Than keeping the money in one basket, that let all the money be here in this bank. Because the banks don't pay money. A bank takes you 1 million for 1 year and they give you 100,000. 100,000 after 1 year. If you have 1 million on robot, that is $250 capital. What is 100,000? It's nothing. You can do it within 4 trades, you have 100,000. So it is just common sense. Bring the savings you have from other sources of jobs or incomes, deposit it here slowly by slowly. Don't force it. Do it continuously. You see your account growing. That's one way you can increase your capital base. Another we can increase our profit, or our capital base, is through trading. But again, I said, not just trading. You must have principles. And these principles are: one, have a strategy that is working for you and work by that strategy. Number two, don't be greedy. We looked at these things. And number three, have a risk management plan. Don't expose all your money there. Stick to your plan. Trade smart. Don't put all your money there at one time. Now the coins are floating. Those who put all the money in the first 1, 3, 4 margin calls, they are sweating plasma. So you must be smart when you're trading. Take $2, take $3 in a trade, but you trade every day, than taking today $100 and you float for 3 months because the coin went down with all your money. No, take $3, $4, $5, and it's okay. These $5 means something big to your account. As long as your account is not losing money, even if 0.1 cents, it is not lost in your account will grow. So losing money means you're selling your coins at a loss. If you don't do that and you sell your coins at a profit, definitely your account will grow. So take little, but continuously. That is when your account will grow. And again, audit your trades. Try to look into your trades. How are you performing? How are you doing? Why did this happen? Why did I make $2 instead of 5? Okay, those are things you have to look at. They will all help you to grow your account. They will all help you to do account. Another thing, we all have unwanted things. These are things that you have to look into. These are sell off unwanted items. Electronics. Someone has a capital of $200, right? But with $200 as his capital in the robot, he has 1 laptop, he has 2 Samsung smartphones, okay? He has a tablet. These are all gadgets, but his capital is $200. So why are you asking why you're not trading, making profits? Of all these items, you need only 1 gadget. You need only 1 phone. You can set the laptop and the tablet and 1 phone here. Stay with 1 phone only. Why do you need all those gadgets? Get more capital. You buy them in the future. I'm not saying that dispose them. or sell them because I know. But you should think. You should think. You have a laptop, you have a tablet, you have 2 phones, and all are smartphones, and your capital is 200. So does it make sense, really? It doesn't at all. So those things you should need to sit down and analyze what you have, what is useless. It's not useless, but it's not worth having. Reduce those kind of items, dispose them off, sell them, get more capital, put in the robot, trade. Some women have, I'm sorry for the women who are in this group, but women have like shoes. Someone has 15 pairs. They don't even remember when they last wore these shoes. They are there, 15 pairs of shoes. Sell off those you don't need that you feel they are already used up. Sell some, create more capital. You can get some $200 out of them. Add it on your capital, use it. You get the point. Handbags, these fall in the same categories like shoes. Someone has 8 bags, 10 bags. It's okay. These are women. This is their nature. I'm not saying it is bad, but I'm saying if you have those kind of items and you don't have capital, those I think you should first look at. I think I should sell off this bag. These shoes are not necessary. They end up giving them free to people, which is okay still. But if you need something, you should first think about yourself. When you get better, then you can be able to help others very well. But you're still struggling, but you want to help others. It's like bringing a Subaru small car to pull out a Maguru Kumi, which is stuck somewhere. They will also fall back. You get the point? So it should be something bigger than what you're going to help, which means you must be in good position, at least to give financial help to those people, which will be substantial. Because if you dispose of whatever you have, then all of you will remain with nothing. And you also struggle like they are struggling. So think about these things. Those things that you have in your yard, in your garage. Those who have cars have some spare tires they are not using. They have removed them from the car and they're just at home. Sell them. You can get some 100,000. That's around $25. That's okay. Or $10. You can use it. Every dollar counts on this account. Every dollar counts. If you can make a trade and you get $0.4 in that trade, which means if you add $3 on your account, you have done very good. I think I'm making a point here. Because we go on a trade with $20 as our capital, and the coin sells at 2%, and you get $0.4 as your profit. So what if you added $3 to your account, which means you have added more than what you make as profit? So what is bad there? Which means even if you add $5, $3, they are very, very important, that account. They make a significant change on that account. Okay. Okay, let's have a chat a bit and we'll see how we've gone. Any questions as so far as we've gone? Anyone with a question? Any comment before we go any further? I want to see if you're getting what I'm talking about. I'll just unmute you so that you can let me know. Okay, say something, ask, comment, then we can go, we do the last part. I don't want to make it so long. Any questions? Or we go ahead? Okay, unmute. Okay, I think all of you are fine. So we are going to do the last part. These are the few things that we have to look at when you are doing our accounts development or our account growth. We said 1, you can invite more people to the business. 2, sell off the things you don't want. Number 3, you can increase from other sources of income. that you have. You can bring in more money from other sources of income. Then all this will help you to generate your account. And then lastly, you can do the trades, the profits you get from the trades. As you said, you can sell, do more trades, have a plan, have everything. This all will help you to grow your account. So the last part is what you don't do, things you don't do to grow your account. Number one, don't use borrowed money, especially if you have to pay back using the money got from the trades. I repeat, don't use borrowed money, especially if your account, if you can only pay back after trading. This point here. Why? It will create pressure on you. You end up selling at a loss. Someone wants his money, you borrow the money from someone, you promised him 2-3 days, and the coin has gone for 4 days. So it will create panic, it will create tension, stress to you, and you hate the business. Better trade with $100, which is yours, than using 1,000, which is borrowed. You can turn this money into this. And if you trade badly, you can turn $1,000 into $100. You lose all the money. So be careful when you're using borrowed money. Number two, don't borrow money if it was not in your plan. Quote me right. You may have a plan to borrow money for other issues. And again, you find that you have some extra money on you. But if you're just borrowing money from someone, from anywhere, to put in the bill in this, and you have to pay back by the same money, the profits made from here, it is not bad, but it will create problems for you. You will get too much pressure. So you fail to concentrate because you want the money to deliver very fast, which is not the case here. It's not a get rich scheme, get quick rich scheme. No, it moves by itself. You cannot control it. So move slowly, move steady, but sure of where you're going. So borrowed money is a big no. It's a very, very big no. Don't try it. Unless you have already your plans to borrow money for other issues, just like I've said, and you have some extra $100, it's okay, it's fine. Which means that plan, you have a plan where you're going to get that money to pay, that's to return that money. So this could be a surplus source of income, but should not be the head, should not be the core, should not be the reason you borrow that money. Another thing you should not do is unnecessary withdrawals. This is what we all need. I think someone put a comment or something. Are we together, guys? Any issue? Anyone with a question or something? Okay. What I'm saying is avoid unnecessary withdrawals. This is what we all want. We all love this message. I love this message. I love this message. I love this message. Your withdrawal successful, blah, 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 deposit on your account. We all love it. But you should plan for the withdrawals. Okay? Number one, set a specific period of time when you can withdraw. It can be after 3 months. It can be after 6 months. It can be after 2 months. You should set this period that, no, I'm going to trade for the next 3 months, no withdrawing. That will help you to grow your account. However, you can still say you cannot take out money. You can take out a specific amount of money or percentage, but not the profits. What do I mean here? I mean, let me show you something. Okay, I'll show you from here on this whiteboard. If you're trading with, one second. If you're trading with $1,000 is your capital, and after the first month, for example, you made $400 as your profit. profits, which means you have 1,400. The next month, you make $700 as profit, which means you have 1,000 as your capital plus 1,100 as your profits. So you may say in these first 2 months, these are your profits, $1,100. These are your profits. And then in your withdrawal procedure or plan, you can say, I'll take out 30% of my profits, which means your capital is intact. You don't touch your capital. But you have profits of 1,100. So you can only take out, let me say, 30% of your capital, of your profits, sorry. Which means you take out like $350. Okay. So your new capital will be $1,000 plus 700. Let me say $700 in the third month, which means now you have 700, 1,700. So this is your capital, your new capital. You trade for another 3 months. And then after 3 months, you make another, let me say, $2,000 as profits the next 3 months. Again, you take out 3%, 30% of 2,000. This 1,000 is intact. You don't touch it. It is there. So the profits you make after a specific period of time, let me say 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you take a percentage from the profits only. Don't touch the capital. So you see that this money keeps on adding on this 1,000. After 6, 7 months, you see that your capital base is around $2,800. And you're not struggling, and you're taking out some money, because if you take out $300 after 2 months, then you can survive, because you have a target. I'm assuming you have a target of maybe 5,000, 3,000, 10,000. That is how you can grow it without you stressing so much on yourself and being so tight on yourself. So plan for your withdrawals. Don't just take out the money just like that. Today we have a Chibara. I need $100. You go in the bank, you even pay by crypto. The money goes off because you have it. No, you should trade. You should withdraw money on purpose, and it should be planned. Where is my paper? I lost it. So withdrawing should be planned, not just for fun, because you have made $200. Let me take $150. No, for what? For what? You should have planned for these withdrawals, not just to enjoy and to waste the money just like that. So these are some of the things that we have looked at that can help you grow your account very well and boost it. So if you have any question, please bring it up as we wind up this session. Someone put up a... Would you advise someone to sell off his land for capital? Okay, this is a very good question. This is a very, very good question. Okay. What we do...
Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome. What you do, someone asked a question. Would you advise someone to sell off his land or her land for capital? I'm giving you an example. It depends which kind of land you're selling off. Is it a family land or it's your own land? That's number one. If it's your own land, what is the value of this land? If you have a land and this land is prime, like prime means very expensive, over 70 million. I'm saying over for 70 million. Then you must have a bigger plan. Because not telling me you're going to sell this old man and put it here, which is possible, but I don't know what your plan is. But some people, I'm giving you some, now let me give you something at the lowest margin I can think about. You have a land, you bought it, let me say 4 million. 3-4 years ago. Now this land is worth, let me say 7 million. Now, 7 million, this is $1,200. Why not sell it off? To me, I will sell it. To me, I will sell it. Because people are trading with 10,000, 7,000, 6,000. What is $1,200? As long as you know what you're going to use this money for, you're going to trade as per the strategy, or you have consulted and you know what you're doing. So which means you not lose this money. Just go ahead. 10 million, 7 million, 6 million. Why you stick with that land? Give it out. Make more money, buy something which is more bigger than what you have. Because the land of 7 million, I don't think is more than 20 by 30. So you can give it out. Very easy. And then invest this money here. You have two borders. One is for you, one for your friend. He's paying you 20,000 every day. Sell off this border. Keep one. Invest the money here. Simple. 20,000 every day. If you sell this border at 4 million or 3 million, that's $1,000. You can make more money. So these are things I'm telling you to look at. Consider what you have and how can you make more use of it. I think I've answered you. Thank you, Leader Habib. This is an opener and monthly salary can add. Okay. Okay, another thing I'm telling you, I can advise you, is you have a job. Create competition between your job and Royal Q. Put their competition. What do I mean by put their competition? I mean, oh, my screen's also connected. Okay, very good. There. You have a job. This job is paying you, let me say, this is your job. Okay, and this is Royal Q. You get 1 million here every month. Put an amount that you feel that you're getting, and this is Royal Q. Make sure that the competition you're putting is to boost Royal Q, because this job is not your job. So use this money or this job to boost Royal Q. And the competition I'm talking about is make sure that Royal Q pays you 1 million every month without this job, before this job pays you. That's what I mean. For example, this month you got $50 as your profit in Royal Q. You still have your 1M here. $50 is 200,000, 200K. Okay. So you take some money from, I told you take some money from your jobs and add in Royal Q to put more capital. Which means if you add more money here, in the next month, you may have more $25 the other month, which means you have $75, which is around 300,000. Now, you can see how this Royal Q is coming closer to your salary. The other month, you have your $30 as profits, which means now you have almost $85, which is close to $100. So now you have 330,000, this is around 400,000 or 380, let me say. So you see that the job is competing with Royal Q. Your target is what? Your target is to make sure that Royal Q can pay you 1 million every month, just like your job. Which means you can get your salary via Royal Q. By that, you have two salaries. Royal Q is paying you 1 million and your job is paying 1 million. That means you have around here $250 every month. Don't stop there. Then let Royal Q override this one. Let it come on top. I want to get this money in 2 weeks. When the month starts by 15 every month, I want to have $200, 50. Which means by the end of the month, you have $500. Which means Royal Q has doubled your salary. Like that, you are safe. But even if they kick you out of that job in the next month, Royal Q can survive. You can survive because you can get the same salary or even more from Royal Q. So you must start this when you have a job, when you still have a source of income. to build that capital base. Put a competition between Royal Q and what you're doing, even if it's your own job. You have your own shop, a small shop, and you every day you get 50,000 every day. You get your 50,000 every day. Okay? Put here Royal Q. Royal Q is still getting $10 or $2, which means this is something like 38,000. So make sure that Royal Q pays you more than what you're doing or what you're being paid for by, well, because when people will disappoint. The customers are coming, the other day they are not what today, the other time the company is not paying you. So Royal Q doesn't do like that. It pays you instantly. So put that competition there between your Royal Q and you see your account growing. Okay. And monthly salary. Can I add 100,000 per month? Is it okay? It's very okay. Even if you add 50, it's very fine. Thanks a lot because I have got more of the aiming higher. Very good. So there are some of the comments that I've read for you. And if you have any other question that you want to speak out, just unmute yourself and let it out. Otherwise, those are some of the things that you can help you boost your account. If you have a job, as I said, put a competition between Royal Q and your job. Who pays better? Make Royal Q your number one payment plan, your number one payment service provider to override what you're getting. So that will put you in a safe zone in case your job is lost, because tomorrow you're sick, you cannot work anymore. But you already have what the job has been paying you, which means you can still survive with this job. Okay, guys, just unmute yourself and ask a question if you have any. Okay, Judith. Yes, Judith.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Mine is not a question, but is like a supplement. Okay. I also learned that when you're investing in Royal Q, you shouldn't invest the money that you're going to use like maybe next week or next month, because in that one you'll be under pressure all the time. Now, when you go into a floating loss, you might be tempted to withdraw the money to sell off like in a loss because you're under pressure. You've used the money which is not supposed to be where? In Royal Q. So I thought of adding that. Thank you so much.
Great. Welcome. Anyone else? Just tell me what you've learned. Just give me one point that you've learned. Anyone? Unmute yourself and Fahad Kadule, Asaba Joseph. So shall we call that a day? I think
on my side, all said. You said it all. Thank you very much.
Okay. Great. Madam Harriet, conclude and we leave this Zoom, please. If you're there. Yeah, I see you here.
Yes, I'm there. I just appreciate you. Every time you come with something new. As I said last time, it is from learning that we earn. Without learning, you will never earn. When you learn something on a daily basis and you are adding on to what you know, it takes you to another level. Today, I have learned that one way I can increase my capital, there are not very many things, but just simple things like sharing with your friends. When you share with your friends, make that $30. Don't eat all the $30. Put 20 in your Binance, add on your capital. Bring in another person, sign up another person, you make another $30. Use 10, put 20 in your Binance. If you do that consistently, you will see money increasing and you'll have capital. Within 6 months, you'll be having good capital and you'll be trading and making money easily without hustling. Let me borrow here, let me borrow there, where. No, It's not that. Add small portions of money to your trading capital, even if it is $10, $20, $30. By the end of the day, we shall rejoice, and then we shall tell ourselves that we have made it. Thank you so much, Leader Habib. I am always
Great.
humble with your trainings. May God bless you, and good night to each and everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, that's enough for today. Just grab what you grabbed. I wish you all the best in your trades.